The Cold War-era Tupolev Tu-95 Bear is one of the oldest aircraft designs in active service with the Russian Air and Space Force, and it remains the only propeller-driven in operation today. Despite its age, however, this Bear has some serious fight yet and shows no signs of being retired. In fact, the RuASF has continued to roll out modernizations that will keep the aircraft flying with added capability beyond its original role to drop unguided bombs. Tupolev Tu-95. The Tupolev Tu-95 is a large four-engine turboprop-powered strategic bomber and missile platform. First flown in 1952, the Tu-95 entered service with the long-range aviation of the Soviet Air Forces in 1956 and was first used in combat in 2015. It is expected to serve the Russian Aerospace Forces until at least 2040. The aircraft has four Kuznetsov Nk-12 engines with contra-rotating propellers. It is the only propeller-powered strategic bomber still in operational use today. The Tu-95 is one of the loudest military aircraft, particularly because the tips of the propeller blades move faster than the speed of sound. Its distinctive swept-back wings are set at an angle of 35 degrees. The Tu-95 is the only propeller-driven aircraft with swept wings that has been built in large numbers. Design and Development Tupolev Tu-95. The Design Bureau, led by Andrei Tupolev, designed the Soviet Union's first intercontinental bomber, the 1949 Tu-85, a scaled-up version of the Tu-4, a Boeing B-29 Superfortress copy. A new requirement was issued to both Tupolev and Myasishchev design bureaus in 1950. The proposed bomber had to have an unrefueled range of 8,000 kilometers or 5,000 mi, far enough to threaten key targets in the United States. Other goals included the ability to carry an 11,000 kilograms or 24,000 load over the target. Turboprop engines were more powerful than piston engines and gave better range than the turbojets available at the time and gave a top speed between the two. Turboprops were also initially selected for the Boeing B-52 Stratofortress to meet its long-range requirement and for the British long-range transport aircraft, the Saunders Roe Princess, the Bristol Brabazon Mk2 and the Bristol Britannia. Modernization Tupolev Tu-95. Starting in the 2000s, the Russian Air Force started to study different options for the modernization of its Tu-95 MS fleet. Even before the start of the modernization program, in 2003 the aircraft were made compatible with the Kh-555 missile. Then, the proper modernization program was initiated. Development officially started when a research and development contract was issued to Tupolev by the Russian Defense Ministry on 23 December 2009. The modernizations are only applied to the Tu-95 MS-16s using the K-016 Sprut missile initialization system, and not to the aircraft using the older K-012 Asina. In other words, only the aircraft manufactured from 1986 onwards are modernized. In total, this represents a fleet of between 30 and 35 aircraft. The program is divided into two steps. The first one consists of making the aircraft compatible with Kh-101 100 cruise missiles. Operational history Tupolev Tu-95. The Tu-95 RT variant in particular was a veritable icon of the Cold War as it performed a maritime surveillance and targeting mission for other aircraft, surface ships and submarines. It was identifiable by a large bulge under the fuselage, which reportedly housed a radar antenna that was used to search for and detect surface ships. A series of nuclear surface tests were carried out by the Soviet Union in the early to mid-1960s. On October 30, 1961, a modified Tu-95 carried and dropped the AN-602 device named Tsar Bomba, which was the most powerful thermonuclear device ever detonated.